I'm going to shower after my mommy showers. My mommy, oh my god, I'm very blonde right here. Look at that. Wow. Anyway, off topic. Anyway, I'm gonna shower after my mommy showers. My mommy plans on showering in about 10 minutes. I just woke up. Yeah. I'm going to shower after she does. And then the plan for today is we might go hang out with Sage. Don't know where we're hanging out though. Okay, we might because she hasn't asked her mom if we can, and ultimately it's up to her mommy if we do. So yeah. Oh, ultimately it's up to her mama. So I'm gonna wait for my mommy to go shower, and then I'm gonna go shower. Yeah. Put up some of my ballets. I might move them to my flag though. My gay flag. Put them there, but I'm not sure. Need to get batteries. Now I think while I wait for my mommy to get the shower, I might rewatch Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, because for some reason I want to rewatch Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Or maybe I'll rewatch Salad Fingers. Maybe I'll rewatch both. Anyway, toodles. Okay, I just showered and changed. I'm wearing my thrifted tank top. Black pants. They're very similar to the ones I was wearing a while ago, but I have a lot of black pants. And then my jacket. I need to fix my bangs. Wish I owned a blow dryer, but I don't. I'm going to fix my eyebrows after my hair dries. And when it's closer to the time, because I have counseling today, so that will be fun. I'm going to eat, and then I might finally make my bed because I do have my bed sheet. And then I need to tidy up in here, and I need to do school. Yeah, but excited. Hopefully Sage's mama will say yes, and me and her can hang out today. My mom said that she doesn't care, so now we're just waiting for Sage's mom to say if she cares or not. But yeah, here's the tank top that I thrifted. Everybody, all my family were afraid that since it's a size small, it wouldn't fit me, but here it is. It goes to about right here. If I hike my pants up, everything's covered. Here's what I can't show you the back, I'm a little stupid. But yeah, I'm gonna eat. And I might do some stuff, I don't know. I did, however, talk my mom into watching Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared with me later today. So we might watch it before I go to therapy, or we might watch it while we're eating dinner. Because even though I don't like my mom, my therapist recommended that I at least try to spend some time with my mom because it might help me. Hence why we went to Iron Lung last video together. So, who knows? Maybe watching something that I enjoy with her will help. Really liked Iron Lung though. I want to buy it so that way I can rewatch it without having to go to the movie theater. But we went to a movie theater outside of my town. Awesome seats. Awesome seats. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we are over at Grandma's house. I came over here to steal her potato chips. The question is, I don't know where she keeps them. It's all about up here. There's chocolate up there. Okay. Where does she put the potato chips? Are they up here? No. Okay. Down here, maybe? Wait, my grandma's weird, so maybe she won't know. Nope. Where the heck are the potato chips? I know you have some. Where'd you put them? Down here, maybe? Nope. the hay. She has her kitchen all organized, and now I can't find anything. Because there's none in there. None in the bread box. Oh, here they are. Found them. Okay, and then little ones. And then the French onion dip. Now I'm gonna go back to my house. They're just casually over here stealing my grandma's food. Okay, see you guys in a bit. Okay. Opening my keyboard because technically I came on Thursday, but I wasn't able to go get it Thursday. So here's my keyboard. I think it opens this way. I'm not sure. I think it opens this way. It says open right here, so you would think I would open it this way. Okay. Here we go. Here's the mouse. Mouse so you can do stuff. And then the actual keyboard. Pull it out. And then the actual keyboard is a lot more than I thought it was gonna be. Because you know I do school on my tablet, so here it is. It's a lot bigger than my tablet. I pulled my tablet up for size comparison. A lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. There's a nice clicking sound. Okay, it turns out I can't use the keyboard quite yet because the port, I thought I had the adapter for it so it could go into my tablet. However, I apparently gave it away to a friend, so I gotta order a new one. However, listen to how clicky it is. So yeah, right now it just kind of only clicks because I kind of forgot that I gave away my adapter. Oopsie poopsie. So we're gonna order a new one, that way I can, you know, use it. I had a change of plans, you know, I was supposed to just go hang out with Sage, but apparently I'm gonna be meeting Sage's friend too, which is awesome. I love meeting new people. Don't want to do that at all. Totally would love to do that, but yeah, right now it's about just an AMSR. What? ASMR keyboard. Yeah. So the adapter for this comes in. Because if you look at my crappy Fire tablet, Yeah, I don't have the spot for it. My sister's does, but she also has a drawing tablet. You also might be like, Cherry, you just said that you couldn't afford a new tablet, but here you are buying keyboards and adapters. It's not my money. My grandma's buying it for me. She would probably buy me a new tablet too, but I don't want her to do that. My mom is the one asking her to buy all this stuff. I feel bad asking her to buy me stuff. Yeah. I wonder. Anyway, I'm gonna try to figure something out, because I really would rather not have to wait. Oh my gosh, Squatch. Hi there, boy. Hi, handsome. You guys want to see Squatch? Look at that handsome boy. Look at that big handsome. It's just a giant. It's just a lovely giant. But yeah, I'm gonna try to figure something out because I would really rather use it. Yeah. Anyway, do it. Okay, I'm voicing over this because you can't really hear me and I'm very loud. But basically, I explained that the hangout didn't happen and I was upset because Sage basically just ditched me at the park, and so did her friend Charlie that I was supposed to be meeting. None of them showed up to the park, and I was explaining that I waited 15 minutes and then I texted my mom and then I had her wait another 10 minutes to see if maybe they were just running late before I left. Good morning. I didn't really sleep. I've just been watching YouTube. Right now, I'm rewatching Bad Things That Could Happen because I want to rewatch. Don't hug me, I'm scared because I didn't get to yesterday. I was going to rewatch it with my mom, but we never watched it. Yeah. Okay, I just did school for about an hour while on the phone with my friend. I think I'm gonna lay down and relax. I worked on English and geometry today. Here's some proof. Vocab. But yeah, today's kind of boring. And before you guys ask, no, I did not get to watch Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared with my mom. I don't think we ever will. I'm kind of just clicking it because I'm still waiting for my adapter to come in. Anyway, we gotta clean up for the night. So I'm gonna switch over to that. First we turn that off, and then, as you can see here, we have a little bit of a mess. Maybe if I put you right here. There we go. So first we're going to put that in the clip. Out there, pull those out. Clip. Then we're going to shut that. Yay. Now we stand up. Tomorrow, like, we really need to clean because it's still sadly a mess. I have my stuffed animals everywhere because my friend came over. Anyway, you hear you can anyway, let's move. My keyboard is sat right there. I get sat right there. This is ultimately going to be moved. The trophy is. But right now I just keep it there. These get put away. In there. And the desk area is semi cleaned up. There's the tablet, there's that. Gotta organize that, gotta put all those up. Gotta reorganize that, make space. And the floor. Usually my book's not on the floor, usually I'm better than that, but I really don't have much room to put put it to these days. Guess I could put it in the binder, but I'm scared since my cats use that to jump on and off, so it's gonna have to be on the floor. With my journal, which I haven't journaled in a long time. Rebecca would not be happy about that. Because I said her legal name. I'm just gonna cut that out. But yeah. Anyway, I hung up on Lisa friend because I want to go to bed, but I don't like sleeping on the phone. Despite being a vlogger. I don't like sleeping on the phone. Am I still gonna sleep in the same clothes I've been wearing for 2 days? Yes. Why? Because my clothes are drying. Editing Cherry here. Hi, I need to explain the gap in between these clips. The reason why it's so weird is because my cousin walked in the middle of it and pushed me aside and grabbed something and then walked away, but she didn't want to be on camera, so I had to cut her out. I'm going to head off to bed. Been awake for hours. It's been a rough morning. We're just not gonna talk about it. We're gonna clean up in just a little bit. Just gotta give me a moment because we got these clothes out of the dryer and then we gotta clean the floor and reorganize the desk in our dresser and try to organize our closet. Yeah. Let's be so for real, I didn't do jack yesterday. And I'm not quite sure how much I'm gonna get done today because I want to do 1 hour cleaning, 1 hour schoolwork and repeat that until everything's done. However, my tummy really hurts because a little TMI, but first tips are good. Awesome. Love that. But yeah, we're gonna wait for my medicine to kick in because I just took some. And then we're gonna try to do 1 hour cleaning, 1 hour homework, and then repeat. But when I say cleaning, I mean like cleaning and organizing. So I'm not just gonna pick up everything. I'm gonna like make my bed, organize the dresser, organize the desk, organize my closet, organize that shelf, organize my bookshelf, organize my TV stand, organize everything, and then get my bed situated. And most importantly, take out trash and like, you get it. And then school, just gonna do schoolwork, try to cram that out. I'm cold. It snowed last night. Yeah, it was so nice. And then it snowed. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for my pills to kick in and then we'll be good to start. And then after I'm done, I might take a nap. If I ever get to that part. I look-y want chocolate covered strawberries. But yeah, I'm going to go. What the hell was that? Is that a piece of hair on the... Like, that was just a piece of hair on my sweater. Because I have long-haired cat. Yeah, I just washed this, and it's covered in cat hair already. Look. Look. I just washed it, and it's covered in cat hair. So I like need to go get a lint roller. Anyway, I'm going to dramatically lay down for a little bit because my tummy really hurts. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys after my pills kick in. Okay, I have a confession. I fell asleep right here on the floor. So, yeah, that was fun. We're gonna turn on a YouTube video and then set our timer for an hour, clean for an hour, then do our schoolwork for an hour. None of the Panko study habit either. We're gonna just sit there and do work for an hour. Because I'm like really behind in English. And a lot of other subjects. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we're gonna pick our YouTube video and we'll hide my baby. Then we're gonna pick our YouTube video and then we're gonna start a timer and then I'm gonna do a time lapse and pray that I don't run out of storage. I might go in and delete some apps and then reinstall them later. Okay, timer has started. Gotta go check out my trash first. I got a question. Does anyone know how to get rid of that? It's just a big lump right here and I don't know how to get rid of it. I've tried everything that I can think of. Now it's time to tackle. See, before everybody's like, well, what about that area? That area's gonna be last. Okay, first we're gonna tackle this. This goes in my desk because, yeah. Okay, so I ran out of storage and I hope that fixed it. Not doing too good on time. We have 30 minutes left and I ran out of storage midway through. So I'm not sure how much I'm gonna actually be able to record. I might have to go and start editing this and then delete the videos. There we go. So we're just gonna grab everything out of my closet except for my dresses because I organized all my dresses. So I'm actually gonna pause it. That way I'm not taking up too much time. Okay, we're not gonna talk, we're just gonna speed this up. Two crop tops. I'm gonna put my Batman one in front of my hold on, I'm trying to get it all nice and straight. There we go. Batman in front of Pinhead. And I'm going to pause it, and then we can start sorting through my t-shirts. Okay, for my shirts, we gotta organize it like this: band, anime, cartoon, random. And then I have some that are, I'm just gonna say clothes, because like an example is I have this low cut gray long sleeve with just stars, and then I have the same thing with bats. So those two go in their own separate pile, even though they're t-shirts. And then I have my school shirt that I don't need anymore, but I'm still keeping because I freaking love it, despite being homeschooled and not going there anymore, and I could probably never go back. I loved it there. Anyway. Okay, I hung up everything, but I'm getting a hot flash, so I'm going to pause our timer and lay down for a little bit. But it's looking better, as you can see. However, I definitely don't have enough hooks for my clothes, so I might take all of them down and sort through them. Because I definitely gotta sort through them and see which ones I want to keep and which ones I'm gonna donate. I donated a lot of clothes last time too. But yeah, I have a lot of clothes. Maybe it's just a lot of pants, but I'm gonna have to sort through it, or I'm gonna have to fold them and put them in the order that I want them in, and wait to get more clothes hangers, because I definitely don't have enough for all my clothes. I know, like, my sweaters over here, only one of them is gonna be hung up. The rest are going in my dresser. And then I gotta organize my pants. And then my sweaters and jackets, they get hung up, or if I don't feel like wearing them, they get thrown into the tote. Anyway, I'm going to lay down because my med took for a nap for forever, and now I think it's starting to wear off because I hurt. Anyway, I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to lay down because I'm getting hot and kind of dizzy. And I will see you guys once I'm ready to start the time back up again and keep cleaning. It's like 11 o'clock. I didn't film myself doing any school, but I have been working. I've jumped. I went from English to history. Here's some fundamental history notes for you. Anyway, we're going to clean up and go to bed. Well, that's a lie. We're going to clean up, and then I'm going to edit the video a little bit. But yeah, the reason why I didn't record was because I was on the phone with my friend. But yeah, anyway. Gotta get out. And then I'm gonna get those clothes because I turned out. Okay, anyway. First, we have to set a new divider because we don't have a freaking divider to divide my English from my history. So we gotta go get a divider really quick. Got the divider. Yes, I know that is just laminated paper. I know it's just a laminated sheet, but I don't care. Because that's what's hiding it from my math notes, which aren't that good. My geometry notes aren't as good as my history or my English ones are. Because for some reason, these ones I just took better. I wrote down more stuff for some reason, I don't know. There we go. That these people back. But yeah. There we go. And then I guess I'll write history at the top. I spelled it wrong already. Who cares? No one's gonna look at it except my mom. And god damn it, guys, I have dyslexia. Leave me alone. Anyway, I'm tired. I don't want to keep doing this, and I'm low-key upset because, you know, fun fact, if my mom hadn't fucking made me drop out, I would be in Science Olympiad right now, competing with my friends, but I'm not, because she made me fucking drop out because everybody refused to help me, all because they couldn't do a simple fucking schedule change. Like, it's not that hard. Well, I don't know, I thought it was that hard because it would take forever to change my schedule. According to what they told my mom, it's an easy fix. So, this whole thing could have been avoided if you just fixed my fucking schedule. Well, technically, it wasn't even just my schedule. I kept getting sick, and I still do, as you guys have seen like quite a few times. I was getting sick, and they like just refused to work with me. Like, they refused to just like let me stay in school after I threw up. They refused to let me just do Zoom on the days where I couldn't come in. They were just not very nice. It's just a whole issue. Anyway, we didn't really get that far in cleaning. We got the closet. It's closed now because I had to put my easel back. But we did about 2 hours worth of schoolwork. We're gonna do another hour in the morning, and then we're gonna go back to cleaning, and then we're gonna, yeah. Night night. Okay, I got bad news. It's like 6 o'clock now. Yeah. You might be like, Cherry, what the fuck have you been doing all day? And to be honest with you, nothing. I've laid on the floor and slept. Yeah. But my laundry finished, so I have more laundry to fold and sort. So now we're gonna, instead of doing school for an hour, we're gonna go back to cleaning and organizing for an hour because school. Though I'm not sure how much I can actually record of this, so I'm not gonna record me clean, like, okay, I have that pile of clothes, that pile, and then on my chair I have another pile. So I'll record after I have that organized and put away. Well, more of my shirts, because like a lot of my sweaters and my pants, I have to reorganize my whole entire dresser. So I'm gonna do that and then I'll be right back. Hi, Squatch. Are you done talking? Must you sit on my clothes? I just washed those. I know you're handsome, but please get off my clothes. Give me. No, not those clothes either. Just a little butthead. You done talking? He just came in here meowing and talking his head off. But now that I'm recording, he's done talking. Oh, Squatch, you don't want to go up there. You don't want to go up there. I better go grab him before he jumps up there. Sally will not be happy with him. Here we go, guys. We have organized all the clean shirts. Papa shirt, random shirt, crop top, movie shirt, sweatshirt. My only sweater that's going up. And now the rest is just pants and sweaters. And then I gotta wash more, that way I can organize them. So yeah, now we're going to put these away, and then we're gonna start organizing our pants. So I'm gonna pause this while I clean this and while I put these away. Okay, tiny problem. I'm gonna have to find more clothes hangers because these ones, there's only 4. And I know I have some on the floor, like, ooh, here's 2 right here. Okay, so I guess I have 6, but I have a lot more shirts than just 6 shirts. I guess if I took my cosplay stuff, but that would only give me 4 more hangers. Anyway, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, only 6 hangers, but I have more than 6 clothes. 6 shirts, but they are organized. Off the shoulder, pant shirt. As you see, they're organized very well, and then crop top. And then more band shirts. Anime. My only anime shirt at the moment. Shows. Cartoons. Daily shirts. And then I can't move that shirt, but yeah. And I still have a bunch of space in my closet, so I will definitely be continuing. However, supper is ready, so I'm going to pause my timer and then go eat. Okay guys, now we just emptied out all of the drawers. All those drawers had clothes in them. This has candy, that has snacks. There's one right here holds, oh wait, it has clothes in it, hold on. And then that one right there has socks and underwear. Anyway, I had some shirts in there. We're gonna organize and figure out which ones are grandpa shirts and which ones are sleepy shirts. But since I found one that has some sleepy shirts, I'm gonna take the sleepy shirts that I put in my closet and I'm gonna put them in the drawer too. But first, we got to organize all these pants. Special occasion sweatpants. Normal sweatpants. Black sweatpants. Sweatshirts. And then pajama shirts. I'm not gonna fold those. You know what happens with my pajama shirts? That's usually what happens. Now I'm gonna go grab my pajama shirts out of my closet really quickly and put them in there. And then we're gonna put these in there, and then we should be done with a majority of clothes. Right now, I gotta still wash a shit ton, but this should help us stay organized while washing those clothes. Okay, cleaning and organizing the clothes has given us our hour of work. Not sure if I want to go shower or go do my 1 hour of school. I think I'm gonna go shower. I'm not 100% sure yet, though. But yeah, I'm going to finish packing up because I have a few more clothes I got to throw in the dresser. And then we're either gonna go shower or we're gonna go do schoolwork. So yeah, I'm just updating you guys. Everything is almost all organized. just have that pie right there and all of that in my whole closet. We only organize the shirts, but I do have a lot of stuff I need to donate as well. Okay, now that we have a pile, the rest. Okay, now that we have a pile, the rest that just needs to be put away. That needs to be put away. That always goes there. That one just needs to be organized. So yeah, now that we have that, we are. Yay. Now I'm either gonna, as I said, go shower or do school. Don't know yet. I am first gonna go steal some chips. So yeah. Okay, well I'm just done with today. I took a shower, but my mom won't shut up about how I'm whining on my period when, you know what, my mom's trans. She doesn't even get periods. She doesn't even get cramps. She doesn't even experience this. And my sister is one of the lucky assholes that doesn't get cramps. So I'm the dramatic one, and they're all mad at me. So you know what? I'm just done. And I'm not talking to them tomorrow. I'm done. Good night. Okay, I didn't record at all today, but I have proof. I have been doing schoolwork all day because I like really needed to get caught up. English I didn't really work on a whole lot. I was more focused on history today. But I am on my last lesson of Unit 1 for English. And then for history, did a lot more. It might not look like a lot notes-wise, because notes-wise I didn't do a whole bunch, but once I get on this my schooling app, you'll see that I did a lot. Yay! Then we put these back in here. But I was on the phone with my friend while doing most of this. That's why this is probably going to be the only recording of today, because I'm feeling kind of tired. Since I did do schoolwork for like 4 freaking hours. No, it wasn't 4, it was more like 6 to 7. Anyway. Not sure what I'll work on tomorrow. I might work on more English, or I might get back on geometry. Or maybe I'll start Algebra 2 again, because I have to redo freaking Algebra 2. Because it won't let me do my college classes unless I do. Oh my god. Let me type in my password. Okay. English, I showed you English. Let's go to history. I show you history. As you can see, I got all of that up there. I did all that. I did all that. And it took me, and I got 100% on my quiz, and it took me 36 minutes. Well, it happened 36 minutes ago, but it took me 36 minutes to complete. I timed it. Well, technically my mom timed it, but you did it. But that's what I did today. It might be like, Cherry, ain't no way that took you 6 hours. Yeah, because I also did do a little bit of geometry. I say a little bit because it's quite literally a little bit. I got about almost all the way down with translation. Yeah. Geometry is basically just a review because I did geometry and I was working on algebra too. However, since it's a review, I keep getting bored and switching to things that I haven't done yet. So I kind of just need to tough it up and keep doing it despite knowing how to. Yeah. I do like this little button up here. It has an up next button. I'm just playing with it because I still don't have my freaking adapter. So yeah, I apologize that today might be the most boring ass part. I made 3 chai teas in 1 cup. And I have a single soda that's almost empty. It's officially empty now. But yeah, I am... Oh, Scotch. I am all done now. Yay. I might clean, but there's no promises on that. Today was just mainly a focus on school day because I needed to walk the fuck in. And we might do this tomorrow. However, I don't think I'll be on the phone with my friend tomorrow because that really distracted me and I had to keep going back and redoing things because I kept getting distracted. So I think tomorrow, if I do this school, we might film a time lapse. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go grab something to eat because I'm hungry, and we might clean, we might not clean. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do, but I do know I do want to fix my eyebrows because look at that, they look so out of place. I need to fix them. So yay. Good morning. My phone died, so I didn't record me throwing them. I didn't throw them. Coda's right there, and the rest of my stuffed animals are on the floor because I did throw them, not Coda. But I did finally get my sheet on, so now we're gonna make my bed. Yeah, my phone finally charged enough for me to record. I have to be a little quiet though, because my sister has a friend over. So, yeah, this big room. That's fascinating. Boom. One side down. Now it's time to just chuck in everything, if that makes sense. I do this because I like to think that this helps keep my blanket, like when I yeah, and that happens when I'm dramatically flopping around like a fish. I like to think that me doing this whole painful process keeps my blanket in one place longer. It does eventually end up over here, but that's after a while. Now we jump down and tuck away. My brother just walked out of this room, and I'm now just realizing that he got a haircut, and he looks like a peanut. Dang, we're getting to 16 minutes. Yeah. I'm gonna pause this while I do this because I don't want to run out of storage by me just making my bed. So I'm gonna pause it and then show you my bed when I'm done. But, believe it or not, I still have plenty of room to sleep. See? I still have a lot of room to sleep. So, now we've made the bed, it's time to but first I'm gonna sit down and eat my chips because screw it, I want to. So, before we finish all of this and that, I'm gonna eat my chips. Before washing the dishes undone. My mom's gonna do that. Hey guys. Okay, I was on the phone with my friend and I did clean quite a bit. The floors all clean. That just needs to be put away, that needs to be organized. So there's my dresser and desk and everything else, but I am now going to turn off the lights and start editing and post this video. I'm sorry that this is going to be a little boring, but what can you do? Anyway, I will see you in the next video and I will be wearing the same thing.